Hi, I'm Buddy Schwimmer. I don't always dress like this. No, this is the men's styling class, folks. And in the men's styling class, several things I need to talk to people about. Syncopations, body movement, lead from center. These things are so important that most people forget. The last one is the most important, the lead from center. Okay? When a man steps, and I'll tell you this now, and I know a lot of you learn different ways, the man steps back away from the lady on count one. If he's facing the lady and he wants to go this way, he steps back. If he's sideways down the slot, he can step side down the slot. But wherever he wants her to go, he steps because he uses his body. Any man that steps side on count one is doing it wrong. Let you know, okay? All right, so we're going to talk about leading with the body. This the body lead comes on the one. And also there's a flow in the body. Swing dancers should understand that West Coast swing actually derivated from East Coast swing, which has a body leaning into the triples, okay? So that should still be there in West Coast swing. I don't like to see a West Coast swing dancer do an underarm turn like this. So I can do it. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, like a robot. Okay. There is a lean to the left on the 3 and 4, a lean to the right on the 5 and 6. It's drop the shoulder slightly and the body follows. Drop the shoulder and the body follows. So if I'm going to do an underarm turn, it's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. So there's also some body movement, not just feet. Not just feet, folks. I'll do it sideways for you. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Always a rolling motion, always a movement going on, so it's not robotic. Okay? And there are other ways of moving the body. That's just one, and that's the basic way to move the body. Okay? We also will talk about waves and ripples in this class. And for those people who don't know, a ripple comes from bottom to top. A wave goes from top to bottom. Okay? So if I'm going to ripple up, such as, by the way, there's a lot to ripple here. From here, as I sit, hips back. I push the torso forward first, the hips forward, underneath, straight forward, and then up into the body. Then the stomach, then the chest, then the shoulders and the head. It comes up the body. Or it can go down the body for a wave. So you can ripple up or wave down, depending on the man. Okay? We even do things with kicks. We do kick ripples or sideways. There's all kinds of ways of moving the body, folks. Now you can mix those in with isolation movements, stopping and going circles, and then circle up into the body. There's all kinds of ways of moving the body. We'll talk about those in classes. This is just a review. Patterns as far as syncopations are concerned. Syncopations are a change of the normal timing of the pattern without changing the lead or follow of said pattern. If it changes lead or follow, it's no longer syncopation, it's called choreography. And some people say 3 and 4 is a syncopation. To me, it is not. We're talking about syncopating a pattern, not syncopating music. We're syncopating a pattern, okay? And that pattern, it has a standard method. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Any change of that is called a syncopation to me, okay? But if I do my syncopation and turn away from my partner and stay there 10 counts, that's not a syncopation anymore because it interfered with my partner's dancing. If a beginning dancer knows how to do a basic step, great. Then if that beginning dancer is leading the basic step and the girl takes 10 more counts to do that step, she's not following that man. That's the way it is. She can stay there and play as long as the man allows her to do so. That's why we have a thing called a leader and a follower, not two leaders dancing together. Okay? There is only one leader, the man on the dance floor. The only place in life we can lead. So, on our now you know my feelings about that, folks, okay? On a syncopation, we'll take one just basic, for instance. On count 5 and 6 of a pattern for the man, okay? Usually his 5 and 6 is behind, replace, and pull back. That's 5 and 6. 5 and 6. Or if I did it this way, it's 5 and 6. Basic syncopations are things like doing a point and point. Okay? Again, this is 5 and 6. Okay? That's a basic syncopation. Or you can do the opposite of that. We can do step, point, step, point, step. That's and 5 and 6 and. Either one of those two will replace the normal triple at the end of a pattern. Now, we have 500 of them written down, different syncopations you can do, folks. But you only need 4 or 5 syncopations to be a good dancer out there. Okay? Doesn't matter how many you know, folks, it's how well you do the syncopations. You may see this sometimes, point and point. This is no good because the foot is going further than my body. If you put your hands on your hips, and if you drop the string from your elbows, if your point goes further than that, it's overdoing, it's showing off, it's not social. It's competitive. Okay? So this is a social dancer. This is a competitive dancer. I don't like to see competitive dancers on the social dance floor tripping other people while they dance. My opinion. Yeah? And so just relax and look smooth and cool as opposed to, I'm doing good, Mom. Look at how good I'm dancing. Rah, rah. Okay? You don't need that to be a good dancer. Okay? There's also things like Lori showed in her girls' class. She showed an out, out, in, cross. You can do out, out, in, cross, step. And 5 and 6 and. Won't interfere with your partner because it takes the place of the last triple. Sugar push. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 1. You're ready to go again. Very easy. One that I like to do, and both for men and women, but at different times, is a step, kick, step, step. So if the man's standing on his left foot forward, that's count 4 with sugar push. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 4 of any pattern. From here, the back foot knocks the front foot out of the way. Step, point. Front foot closes up. And back. And that's where I would have been on count 4 anyway. Okay? Excuse me, 5 and 6 on 6. So this is, watch. And 5 and 6. Again. This is and 5 and 6. And I can do it on any pattern I want. If I'm doing an underarm turn, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Very easy. Okay? And the lady can do it on 3 and 4. She's doing a sugar bush. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6. She walks off nice and easy. Okay? I don't like to see also men look at a foot that's down. If you're pointing your foot out, guys, don't do this. Makes you look bad up here. Okay? This is no problem. The body moves without the head. The head is like a snake, folks. To be sexy, a snake looks at you and hisses at you, and the body's coil. Okay? But if the body moves and the head moves, it's no longer sexy, folks. It's stiff. Okay. Here's a competition whip, we call it. For the man, he has 1, 2. He's going to do an and 3, 4. 5 and 6. Instead of 5, 6, you do 5 and 6. Will not interfere with your lady. Hook, step, cross. 5 and 6. Kicking the left foot now. 7, 8, and. Again, this is a competition whip. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, and. Nice and easy. There's also a thing called a triple kick whip. 3 kicks on a whip. For the man, I'll do it this way. He has 1, 2, 3, and 4 is normal. Now he kicks 5, 6, 7, and hooks on 8. He kicks to the wall he's facing now on 4. 5. Kicks sideways to the wall behind him. 6. Behind that wall. 7. And hooks on 8. Ready to dance. 1 and 2. Okay? Again, the man's triple kick whip is 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2. You're ready to dance. Nice and easy. That's a triple kick whip. There are many other things you can do. Some people like to do, how do you say, playing around. We have a thing called crazy legs. It's kind of like my little specialty, folks. It's something that I've done and my sister and everyone else in my family has done for many years, but it's things that a lot of people are trying to do now in the competitions. You've seen them all move their feet and do different things with their feet. Okay, but instead of that, I do it in the legs here, folks, and it looks like this. And you won't be able to get it today, believe me. Okay? But it's here. And I can do this in place of any pattern, believe it or not. If I lead a side pass. 2, and you're done. Okay? And it looks like you're doing something special, but all you're doing is having fun. Okay? And that's the men's styling class. Thank you very much.